I used to take myself out on dates, open my own damn doors, pay for everything on my plate.
Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. So in today's video we are going to be talking about the most incredible vanilla perfume in my collection. But before I start this video, please make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Kindly give this video a huge thumbs up and let me know what your scent of the day is. Now, my scent of the day is this perfume. You guys have seen the thumbnail and I'm just so excited to share my thoughts. I rarely do dedicated perfume videos where I'm only speaking about one perfume, but this perfume deserves a stage. This perfume deserves a dedicated review. So we're going to start with the bottle. Now the bottle absolutely blew my socks off. I thought it was beautiful. I smelled this perfume the moment it came out in London. I smelled it at Harrods and immediately I was just like, okay, this perfume looks great and it smells great, but I don't know about the price. I don't know if this is worth £495, which is about $660, maybe more. Correct me in the comment section. Let me know how much this perfume is where you live. But anyway, let's dive into the bottle, which I'll show you. So I purchased mine from Harrods here in London, and this is the bottle. Really gorgeous bottle. I love the cap. And I got mine engraved. As you can see, my name is right there. Abby with a love heart at the bottom, and it's got the bumblebee, the Guerlain signature bumblebee. I just think the bottle is absolutely sensational and I'm obsessed with this perfume. It took me quite a long time to purchase this because I couldn't justify the price because it's a 50ml for a vanilla perfume, but I felt like I deserved it. I deserved the treat. This has been on my wish list for over a year. And I haven't bought any perfumes this year. Why not just treat myself? But anyway, let's dive into the notes. So this has some spices. It's got musk. It has the popenox, which is like a resin. And it also has amber. Now, what I get from this perfume right here is the most smoothest, most incredible vanilla I have ever smelled. Now it has this smoky thing about it. When you spray it, it takes you on a journey. It takes you on an ambery, resinous, warm, addictive, just extremely sensual type of perfume. I haven't smelled a vanilla like this in a very, very long time. I don't even know if I've smelled a vanilla like this. And that is because of the craftsmanship that's gone into this. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh my goodness, I would not spend that much on a perfume. But you will spend money on what you like. Some people like to go and eat, stuff their faces. You know, I do too. And they will spend any amount of money on eating now and having takeaways. Some people are into shoes. Some people are into wigs. Some people are into clothes. Some people are into going on holidays. I love all of those things, but perfume is my thing. And if I was to get a lot of money, the first thing I'll do is think, ooh, what's the next perfume on my wish list? So for me, the price here is justified. Comment down below if you completely disagree, if you feel like this is way too overpriced. You probably wouldn't spend that much money. I want to hear everyone's thoughts in the comment section down below. You guys already know I love this. I've spoken about this perfume many times. When it first came out, I mentioned the fact that I wanted to add this to my collection, and I finally have it, and I will always repurchase this. Now, luckily, this is actually refillable, so you can go to any Guerlain store and you can refill this, and I think you get 20% off, which is still quite pricey, but at least you get a lot of money off. You're not spending $495 or $660 in dollars. You get 20% off of that. So I feel like that's super worth it. Now, when I bought this, there's something I didn't like. I felt like the staff, they didn't want to be very generous with the samples. Now, for me, if I'm spending $495, you're going to give me any sample I'm asking you for, especially on a 50ml bottle. I've worn this a few times, by the way, like 4 sprays is the maximum I've done. And one thing I noticed is that this perfume smells consistently on yourself. Now, it's not a huge projector, but if somebody hugs you, they're not letting go. They are not letting you go. It literally stays onto your skin. I sprayed it on my pulse points, and every time I moved, I could get whiffs and whiffs of this perfume. So it's one that you actually, this perfume is for you. You enjoy it for yourself. But whoever says this doesn't last, I don't know if you're bathing. I don't know if you're moisturizing. I don't know what people are doing, because this lasts on me for 10 hours straight. I wore it today. I wore it last week. I've not done more than 4 sprays, like I said, because this is one of those perfumes that you don't overspray. Not just because it's expensive, but because it's just one that I just want to enjoy. Sorry, I'm just rambling on, but I'm just so obsessed with this. Now, back to what I was saying earlier. They didn't want to give me samples, but I was just like, no, you're going to give me samples and I'm going to tell you the ones that I want. So the lady was like, they don't have a lot at the moment. And I said, well, whatever you've got, I want 2 of them. Anyhow, I got all of these samples. So they gave me 7.5 ml of 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐿 Beluga, which I would say is one of the best vanilla smells ever. I don't remember the notes in this perfume, but I remember how extremely inviting this smells. And then they gave me 2 ml of 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐿 Beluga, so I would just throw this in my bag anytime I want to top up. And then they gave me 2 tobacco honeys. Now, I really like this perfume, but it can be a bit cloying. That honey comes out really strongly in this, but I feel like the tobacco does cut through it quite nicely. I would not buy a full bottle of this just because I feel like it's one of those perfumes I have to be in the mood for. But I got samples because the lady was like, this is literally all we have. I said, yeah, I'll take 2 of those, please and thank you. And then I got this, I think it's like a sort of makeup bag, which is lovely. It's got a little G there. Yeah, I just was like, I need to give me something with this, you know, huge purchase I've just made. But yeah, all in all, I would say in terms of season, I think this is more of a autumn winter scent, although I would wear it in the evenings during the spring months. In terms of occasion, for me, it's a special occasion wear. But I feel like you can wear your perfume whenever you want. But for me, it's a special occasion. It's a perfume I want to wear on my birthday, or it's a perfume I want to wear to make me feel good. You know, it's definitely it sits in the highest tier of perfumes in my collection. In terms of smell, I would say ultimately it's a vanilla. It's smoky, it's ambery, it's warm, it's sweet, it's creamy, it's really decadent, it's very smooth, and it's extremely addictive as well. So I think for me, this is definitely a tick. It's a must-have. I know there's been a few comparisons to a dupe perfume. I forgot the name of that perfume. I don't even want to talk about it because I just feel like it's such an insult to Planifolia. I did smell the perfume and it just fell flat to me. But then again, I'm not the biggest fan of dupes. There are some that are lovely, don't get me wrong, and I don't judge anyone that, you know, you wear what you want, wear whatever your pocket can afford. But for me personally, I'm not into the dupe stuff. So yeah, when I smelled it, I just thought, who compared these side by side? And I've seen some influencers online say that they smell like it's one of one, and I'm just like, it's what? Are you smelling it? And what's crazy, guys, what's crazy about it is that these reviewers, yeah, they will show you they'd have Vanille Planifolia with a huge dent, and they will have the dupe with no dent. And I'm just like, and they're like, I've been wearing it, I've been comparing it. No, you haven't. You're lying, because there's 0 dent. And your original perfume, you have a huge dent in it. And another thing, sorry, I'm going off on a tangent here. Another thing I noticed about some of these influencers is that when you meet them in person, you ask them what perfume they're wearing, they're not wearing the dupes. And I'm just like, you've just literally mentioned all of the niche perfumes. What happened to the dupes that you promote online constantly? So I'm not throwing shade. I'm literally speaking from personal experiences where I've been in rooms with people who don't wear the perfumes that they're posting about. But anyhow, if you want to see a video on things that perfume reviewers do that I don't like, leave a comment down below and I will do it especially for you. But anyway, let me round this up. I absolutely love this. I will rate this a 10 out of 10. Best vanilla perfume I've ever smelled. If you know a better vanilla, comment down below. Keep it respectful. Always happy to read all of your comments. I absolutely love this. Vanille Planifolia by Guerlain. And I forgot to mention that having my name on the bottle was absolutely free. So my lovelies, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I cannot wait to see you all in my next video. Bye.